Hey guys, a big thing that a lot of people want to learn is how to arrow left. And it can take a lot of time trying to get good at it. A lot of people, when they try to do it, they start flailing all over the place. Like my friend's trying to learn how to do it and he's just having a hard time. So I decided to make this video for people who want to know how to do it, especially the new players. But you have to make sure that you have arrow left bound to one of your buttons. I personally have it bound to RB. Alright, so the first thing I would recommend to you guys, if you're trying to learn arrow left, is to just learn how to fly backwards. This is kind of difficult for a lot of new people that are just starting off with the game because it requires a decent amount of card control. If you're on PC, you could do some workshop maps, maybe some ring maps. I'm on console, unfortunately, but there is a map that's figure 8. Yeah, so it's called the Pillars map. It looks like this. And I would recommend that you just fly around the map like this, you know, practicing how to fly backwards. And at first it'll be kind of hard because, you know, you probably haven't practiced this much. But after time it'll get like really easy. You can keep, you know, your car on ball cam if you want, just to see the middle of the map. But yeah, that's what I would first start off with, is just learning how to fly backwards to get that decent amount of car control before you start, you know, arrow lefting and messing up everything. But to the people that can already, you know, fly backwards decently well, I'm now going to show you, you know, how to arrow left really decently, you know. Basically, it just requires you to, like, get decent at looking at where your car's at. So right now I'm spinning. If I want to go right, I'm going to wait for the front, like the bottom of my car, which is this part right here. I'm going to wait for it to turn the direction that I want to go. And I push basically forward. So when it gets here, that's when I'm pressing forward, and that's how you're gonna turn and say to the right. So for example, there we go, wait for it to look right, boom, I press forward. Want to go back to the left, boom, forward. And a lot of problems people have is they'll start falling, like when they do this, they'll start falling forward like this, like that. To combat that, you would do the same thing. So you wait for the bottom of your car to be facing up, kind of like that, and you press upwards. So, you know, I'm falling forward, wait for it to go up, press up, boom, now I'm going straight up. And so basically what you're doing is you're just waiting for the bottom of your car to go the direction that you want to go. And make sure when you're doing it, it's not facing directly that, like, direction. And once you do that, I'll just practice, you know, maybe going from one side of the field to the other, catch yourself, boom, like that. Maybe land on the left side. This time I'll try to land on the right side. You just keep practicing. And eventually, once you get decent at just going from one side of the field to the other, I would recommend you go back to the Pillars map and just do the same thing you're doing when you're going backwards. Just fly around the map in circles. So you can see, like, you know, whatever direction I want to go, I'm pushing up on my analog stick. And trust me, like, at first, when you first start doing this, it seems so, like, complicated. But after time, it just becomes muscle memory, and it's really not as hard as, you know, people make it seem to be. I used to be so frustrated because I was trying to learn this and I just couldn't do it, and then I thought of this and just clicked. Hopefully it helps you guys too. If you want a more in-depth guide how to do it, like I can literally break down the angles and stuff and slow everything down. But if you want a more in-depth guide, let me know. I'll make a more in-depth video. So this help, I asked if you guys could please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It'll mean a lot to me. I would like to keep making more YouTube videos. Yeah, just let me know what you guys want me to make next, a video on next. I can continue making more advanced tutorials of this, or I can just make better, you know, like a flip reset tutorial or air dribbling or whatever you guys want, wave dashes, all that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching.